Welcome to Exploriverse, and we are on phase 3 of the Botanical Garden Lego set with specifically the Succulents. So, you've already seen us build 6 plants, we have got the final 3, and as you can see, I already have our little pieces all laid out. So, let's get started. We're going to start with a black block and two of the green ones. We are building one of the round cacti this time. Okay. And as is usual, the little pieces to connect us to the rest, because we're going to put it together to form our very big garden set, because all of these pieces interlock, as we're going to see. You'll remember those little red pieces that have connected the 3 sets together, so they're actually meant to connect all 9 of these into one big succulent garden. Okay, now the corner pieces. The nice thing about all of these being the same, as I've said before, is that it looks like flower pots, so a really nice look. It's very exciting as well. This is quite a colourful one. We've got the cactus that we're building right now. We've got a red flower, and then one of the ones with these little beads looking things. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I've actually seen it in real life in the desert. Alright, and we have our basics ready. Now what we're going to need is a beautiful little red one. A red flower petal looking, was it pink? I think it's one of those. It's pink. 4 green piece over there. These pieces kind of are overlapping because of how many they are. Just to remind you, this set has 771 individual pieces that together form our beautiful garden. There's a singular round piece that I'm trying to find. It has like a oval shape to it. This is the piece that we're looking for, and then it fits onto this. Okay, so this goes underneath, and apparently we actually use 4 of these, so I'm just gonna put them, 3 of them go together. Actually, this goes like that. 1, 2, 3 little pieces, you can see them there. And then, now my thing is, the way it is showing it, oh, there's one that goes underneath. See, this is what confusing. So those 3 go on top, and the 4th piece, which I just find here, it goes underneath. Confused me for a moment, so that's how it actually is supposed to look. You can't see this. And then on the top, we're going to put that, and our little flower. Our flower there looks quite cute. Okay. Now, we are going to connect this into our box. And there we go, it clips in, very nice. And that is where we're going to attach our rest of the pieces that make it look like like a cactus. Alright, so we're going to use these, from what I can tell. There are 8 of them. Okay, so that's all 8 of them, and then they hook onto each of these, so like that, as you can see. Okay, that's actually really cute. That's the beginning of it. Then we have the one little red piece that connects those ones, and goes in. It kind of clicks, and there we go. That's the first one. It's very simple, to be honest, but very cute. There's always one of the smaller ones in the set, so we'll just put it over there. Now we're going to start our second one. This is the one with all the little beads looking things. Okay, once again, 2 of the green blocks. There. Clip them in. And by now you will know the drill. Make our pieces to connect to them. Eventually you could expand on this to the other botanical sets and build it into one very big garden. I'm actually quite excited to try and do that. Okay, now we build our corner pieces. The side pieces. Okay. Now we're going to use 2 of these pieces, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the middle, like that. Now it's going to become a very exciting part. So, 2 light green pieces, like that. 2 green pieces that have a weird little thingy. Actually, it's not a weird, it's a place for it to clip, or to clip something onto. So 2 of those, and then 2 light green pieces that you can see over there. Now, we're going to put the first light green one on that. Alright, we're going to put one of those like that. We're going to add another green one on that and put this one like this. So I'm going to tilt this one a little bit away and put this one to face the opposite direction, but so it looks like this. And then we're going to take this one and put it through the middle, and it clips on top like. Sorry. Trying to get you to focus on it. There, like that. Okay. This will then go on top of this. There, fits obviously perfectly in the middle. That's how it looks. Now, we need one of these beautiful little pieces. 2 little green ones I caught that. Like so. One grey, I'm not sure what to call this piece, but it looks like a spanner. You'll see there, it looks like a spannerish of a piece. So yeah, one of those. And 5, I don't know what to call these, but 4, 5 of those little guys. So apparently you take this and you put it on like, no, you have to get it perfectly because there's actually a space in the middle, like that. You put another one on. Let's go all the way like that. You're gonna put this one on top of it. Okay, like this. And then each of those is going to go on one of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously 5. And then it's going to clip onto this over here. Okay, there's our first one done. Now we're going to do another one with the same way of going. I'm going to put another green one. But this one's going to be a little different from what I can see. So, green one, this green one. I'm just calling them green ones, but I mean, they're obviously got different names and things. I will probably have to try and learn the names, I suppose. And then on top of this, we're going to put a flat green piece. Like that, which is what they want. And then what we're going to do is we have little hand-looking pieces. There's 4 of them. So just so that you can get a closer look, that's what they look like. And what these do is you put them in there and they face up. Right, so they give you an angle, and that is really, really cool. Okay, so there we go, another angle, and then what we're going to do is on the top of this one, we're going to add another one of these. Okay, and we're going to tilt it just a little bit so that it looks like that. So you see that they're not in all of the same places. And now we're going to add all the green, well, the little beads looking things. So I'm just going to go over here to get the ones in the distance. And now we're going to clip on each possible space. So you'll see there. So this one's going to have double the amount, about 8, actually 9 in total, because there's going to be one that goes on top. I must say this smooth looking piece is very pretty. Okay, so we're going to put one here. I'm going to put one like there. One on the side. Over here, and one on top. Ooh, I touched that one. Don't be unhappy. And if you look at that, it's quite nice. And then this one clips on our second space over there with that piece. over there, and that's how it looks. So it's kind of cute, actually. It's really adorable. Very nice. Now we're gonna take two of these pieces. We're gonna do the same thing where they're not aligned. So I'm just gonna put it on together, tilt the top one to the side so that you can see that they're not, I was gonna say they're not in line, but there, now they're not in line. We're gonna put one of the pieces over here, this long black pole. It's gonna go up on the top, inside. Oops, missed the hole. It's gonna go straight down all the way, just the tip sticking out. And then we're gonna put a third green piece. Also, again, it's not gonna be in line with this, so we're gonna swap it there and turn it, so you'll see. There we are. So they're alternating with two of them sort of being in the same place and one being straight. I'm just trying to turn this, which is a little bit, there we are. That's, sorry. That's a little bit better. I'm just gonna move this little guy out of the way because it's catching the attention of the camera. But that's not all. We're gonna add a fourth one on the top here. And this one is also not going to be, it's gonna be with this bottom one here, as you can see. So that's 4 in a row. And now we use our little legs. A lot of them. 16 in total, actually. That's quite a lot. 4, 8, that's 12. That should be about 16, and I think we got one spare that you'll see over there. And we're gonna add it to every little space, it looks like. Yep. So I'm just going to start from the top. And we all work our way. Start from the top, work your way down. It doesn't really matter, you can start from the bottom and go up as well. Okay. I think this is gonna really look amazing. It's got over 16 pieces just with these alone in it. It makes it fascinating. Started the Botanical set, you realize afterwards how many little pieces it takes to create a full plant, because obviously plants have a unique shape, they're not all blocks, and then you've got Legos that aren't all blocks. Alright, and the last space. Oh, it's just a little odd to hold it now. Okay. So there's with all the 16 little pieces. That's quite some work. Alright. Now obviously we need 16 of these. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and they're rolling away. It's 12. I think we probably need 1, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep that for now. Actually, it's only 16. There's not 1 on the top. We're going to add it on later. Sorry, excuse me for that. Now I'm just going to add it freely. I'm going to take it and work my way around whichever one I'd like to add these. I don't know if they're seeds or whatever it is, but I'm just going to add it freely as it takes shape. It is quite something. It's quite incredible to think that just with these petals and their stems, that's 32 pieces. That's fun. Ugh. The shape, though, yeah, it makes it a little bit hard for the fingers to do their work. Okay. That looks fun so far. Woo! I managed to catch that one at the edge of the table. Okay, the only thing about doing it randomly is that you got to just double check that all are actually covered and folded. I think that's very good. There we are. Right, so we're not done. We still need these 5 little pieces here. And one little green piece, which is going to go into a block. It's going to go underneath it. My apologies. Taking it out of view. And my fingers don't want to do their job. Disappointing. I think they're a little fuzzed up from the tininess of the pieces. I'm just gonna quickly wipe my fingers. And then I'm gonna... These usually go in much easier. Alright. I do not like doing this, but it really needs to go in. The irony is that it's actually supposed to go in so much easier than it is right now. Right. I am going to get this. Right. I know they're all the same pieces, but I'm just swapping it out. I'm going to try and... No clue why. I'm going to attempt something. What is up with this? I mean, the piece is all the same. I know that for sure. But just, you know, sometimes it's a mind game. Look at that! Finally! I'm not sure if you can see it. Thank you for the tool. There we are. Now we can add all of these. That took much longer than it was supposed to. The struggles. And then this piece goes on top. Like that. And that's how the finished piece looks. And now you will notice that there's a space. And we are going to use the space and make our plot. And there we go. It's the second one. It is now complete. We will let it sit over there. We do need to add that little block just now, the little red thing. I think I might have actually skipped that part where you put it in, I'm not sure. I'm just checking quickly. Nope, I'm wrong. Not yet, I think we'll add it near the end. Alright, now our last part. Let's get to it. We're gonna start like this. And this one is going to start with a cute little, we've used this one before. It's going to go here. It allows it to tilt, is what it does. And one of those. Need a flat little piece. My fingers need to find them. Little curved little piece. Where are you? Please tell me there's only one of them. Yep, I can only see that there's supposed to be one so far. So we've got these. Well, the curved pieces tend to fade into everything else because you can't see it when they're lying flat. Okay, we need to put that, then that. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I'm searching high and low. Meanwhile, it's in front of me. Okay, so let's put one of those. I can't tell if it's one of these. I believe it is. Okay, it goes the other way. There you go. Then we're gonna put a little block. Okay, then we've got a square that tilts, which is this, and then we've got one that has ridges. That looks like the right one. You can see the little ridges on it. Alright, this goes on top of this, and then this clips in here. And there. So you see it sort of moves a little bit, but it also allows that curve in it. Okay, now we have these green pieces. They're gonna go on either side, like this. And now we're gonna build our normal little connecting pieces, like all the other sets before. The single pieces from these pieces that you can see left, it's going to be a little complex to build that flower, but that also means it's going to be very exciting. With Legos, that tends to be the case. The more complex, the more exciting. It does mean it takes its time, but the finished product always looks great. Alright, and these. Okay, and we have it. One more. Look at that. Okay, there, now it's done. Alright. Now we're gonna take the two wheel looking pieces. We're gonna put sorry for that, this piece through them. Like that. Not sure if there's supposed to be a space. I just want to see. Okay. So they say that there, you see, it has both. You can see through it. It's not blocking any of them. That's the correct way. And then in each of those spaces, we're going to add a red little piece like this. You'll see them there on the screen. And so they fit inside. Okay, there's 6 of them. So let's connect it and see what we get. I just need to check what exactly which way. So the clippy piece is facing up. And then we put them in. Okay. Intriguing, intriguing, intriguing. Oh yeah. These pieces are very sensitive because they like clip in. You'll see because of that. Over there, it clips in. But it's not too bad. Oops. The only thing is they are really small. And of course, some of them will be a little more, you know, misbehaved and don't want to get inside. There we go. It's all done. Now we're going to take a green piece. The green piece over here is this one. It's going to go in the middle. And then we're going to put a little red one on top. So over here, alright, goes on, as you can probably see now. And then on top of that, we're going to put the red piece. Okay, so far, that's what it looks like. And then we're going to put these little things over here, which have been, you know, my eyes have been catching them because they look very peculiar, as you can see. And what's going to happen is they're going to go like that around this center of what looks like a stem, is my guess. It's a very unique shape. Feels like I'm building the inside of a nuclear reactor. Just a coolness factor. Okay. Oops. Now we are going to build the petals. Now, if you remember from the last one, the petals were quite a project. So we're going to start off with 12 of these little blocks. Fantastic. Then we have 12 of these. Ooh, and this piece decided to take a flight. Okay. Next up, 6 green little pieces. We've got 4 there, 5, 6. And we have 12 excuse me, 12 of these pieces. Okay, so we're gonna just put them down here. Actually, we're gonna put them on the side. So there are 3, 6, 9, and of course 12. And last but not least, 6 little cap pieces, which I'm gonna put over here. So 4, 5, 6. So we're building 6 petals in total. It's gonna be interesting. So we start with the green piece, right? One of these goes on like so. Okay, now this little green pieces are gonna be a little thingy with my fingers. Okay, there it is, it's in. Then we're gonna put one of these facing the opposite direction. It's very important, right? It's gonna be like this. And then a cap on top of it. Woo! And that's where my fingers become an issue. Okay, there we go. Alright. Then we're gonna put a flat piece on each side. Actually, sorry, that is not correct. I'm just struggling here to get this piece off. The little tool thing on occasion helps, and sometimes it doesn't. Although it could be just because I do not know how to use it to the best of its ability. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna first discover whether what I was doing can work, because if it fits like that, I think it still does its job. Okay, because either way, okay, nope, so that piece came off, and there we go, it worked out in the end for us. We need 6 of those, so we go again. A bit intriguing when a piece goes in the wrong place. It's a lot better when you just follow the instructions in order, or don't skip ahead. I just got that piece slightly in the wrong place. Alright. Oh, I forgot the little. That gives it its nice petal shape. Okay. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, and there we are. Another set. Done. Fantastic. Put the pieces there. We are making progress. 4. It's quite satisfying as it comes into its little not the way it's supposed to be looking. The finished product, if you would like to call it that. And now lost. Okay, just give me a moment there. Actually, there we are. Eventually the Lego start kind of slipping on your fingers, so I'm not sure. I mean, gloves wouldn't work because they're just too big, and eventually they would just get in the way or get stuck between the little bricks. So here we are. There is, well, 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. Fantastic. Now what they do is, on this piece over here, they clip on. Over here, each end gets a piece. Now you're starting to see that little flower shape form. Look at that. Okay. Now that piece can clip onto here. You'll see there's a little space. So make sure this, sorry for that. Make sure it lines up. And whee! There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Now the last piece that goes on top. We start with one of these. I'm just going to move that to the side. So one of those. And one of these. So I'm going to go one on each side. And then we're going to add 3 more. These are very nice pieces. This clipping things. Clipping Legos are very cool. Okay, there we are. We're going to add a brown one on top that clips in the middle, like so. And now we are going to take 4 of these corner pieces. There we are. 4 of the hooking pieces, which are obviously going to clip on to here, from what I'm guessing so far. We're going to clip this onto here, so like that. It's going to look quite nice. So, there is a spare piece, that's why you see me picking it up. Okay, so we got 4 of those. They clip onto here. And then it goes and clips in the middle like that. And you can tilt it up a little bit if you want to. And there you have your little pond. And now we're gonna do the little green bit. So you take this. We have this. We're gonna put one on top. I'm gonna put the green little piece through the middle. And then this goes. I'm just going to try and be a little gentle because it is a bit sensitive. Look at that. Okay, now we have 2 dark green pieces, 2 little clip looking pieces. Now we're going to put the green pieces onto the clip. Like that. Those 2 pieces get added onto the side of this. Now, you can just pick a side. So I'm going to pick this side. And then the other one just contrasts on the other end to a different. So, like that. Whoop. Okay, actually that might be easier to work with. It came off by mistake, but it's actually easier to work with. There we go. Quite nice, eh? Very, very pretty. And now, there's still more. What? I keep thinking we're near the end because of how it looks, but there is still more. They are two double pieces. Okay. That's why I said you could put it anywhere, but actually, there's a reason. And then these finish. Oh wow, so it blocks out that green block, so you only get flower in green. And that makes a big difference, actually. I'm not going to lie, it looks better. Okay. Now we add this piece. And now we can connect all of these. So we're gonna connect this to the cactus. We're just gonna connect to, well, this. And they're all done. Now we're going to bring on the other sets just to do the finishing touches. So there they are. Sorry, just mind me. There they are. All 9 sets fully in view. So there are 2 pieces of these, and apparently what we do is this one that didn't lift, you put them inside, from what I can tell. Well, now we have our final sets here, all 3 of them. You can keep the 2 spare pieces to connect them whichever way you want underneath there. Apparently it's made for that. And now we're gonna connect the 3 sets together. So I'm just gonna swap this around. And connect them as best I can. My pieces. I knew that was gonna happen because it was a bit off. Not a lot of space to work with. Just gonna clip this one. I actually think this one shouldn't clip together. I am going to just remove that one so that we can get our piece back. Let's swap this around. So what I'm going to do is, well, this is got great. This is the thing, when you're connecting these pieces, you've got to connect them in the right spaces, or else they're not going to, I say, they need to have space to breathe in a way. So I'm going to swap these around, and also just take this one out. Here I thought the finishing touches was going to be easier in building it, but there we go. I found a way to put them together. Just took a little bit of extra thinking, and I'm going to make use of one of those extra little red pieces. Need my fingers to it. Clip it in here. Clip it in here. And I'm just going to move these petals to fit in here. Okay, there we go. There is our full garden set all together. It does cover up the little cactus in between, but obviously you don't have to keep it like this. You can keep them all separate, and obviously it's just a little harder to connect them, but once they're connected, now it's all fine. All is good and well, and it is very beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this, and next time I'm actually going to be building 2 cars by Mercedes. One is a Formula 1 car, and well, we'll have to see what the other one is. I hope you enjoyed.